My name is Cameron Gordon. I was year 3. I came to the Mosaic when I was in the 4th grade. I think I was 8. I'm not sure. Now I'm 18. So the Mosaic, they teach a lot of different things and like a lot of different things to like help you embrace each other's diversity. And one thing that really stuck with me like through all these years is the conflict resolution and how to use it and how to apply it. I've still come to situations where I get mad. Even when I was younger, I was a very temperamental child. And when I would get mad, I would just get mad. Don't care what nobody else has to say. And what the Mosaic did was like help me stop and think about what I was doing to the other person and what the other person was doing to me and realize how it affected them and how it affected me, so I can stop and talk to that person and tell them I don't like when they do this, or I don't feel good when they do that. And that's just one of the things that stuck with me, and it actually helped me and my siblings get along. And what just keeps me coming back to the Mosaic is the people that you meet here are like so amazing. You get to meet so many different people. And I actually came back as a cabin leader, youth leader, 3 times actually. I couldn't get enough. So I came back, and the reason I came back was because when I was a student, I had a cabin leader whose name was Gary. He was like the coolest thing walking. And he was just so positive and so happy. He was always so nice. And I just felt like if I could come back and be somebody else's Gary, then that would just mean the world to me. So I got a chance to come back and be a youth leader and get to meet all these different people and get to meet all these kids. And sometimes I'm a student at Oakland Tech, and when I go to get my haircut, which is down the street from one of the schools that came to the camp, I get to see some of the kids that go to Sankofa, and they were like, "Oh, Cameron, I miss you. You're so cool, blah, 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 blah." So I guess my dream or my journey is actually coming full circle because they're telling me I want to be a cabin leader and I want to be a youth leader and I want to be just like you. And it just reminds me so much of how I was. And this program is just a great program, and it just keeps me smiling, and I love the people. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lydia. I'm from year 4, and I attended as a 5th grader, and it was one of the most amazing weeks of my life, definitely. And even when I was there, I knew that I had sort of flipped a switch that couldn't go back, and I felt that my life had been changed really, really positively, and it really has. Like, every day I either think about Mosaic consciously or I'm just living out the values I feel. And so the day I left as a 5th grader, I was just sobbing in the parking lot, and I was running around having everyone sign my journal, and I got in the car and I was just crying all the way home and then singing and crying, and I couldn't stop, and I vowed to come back as soon as I could. So when I turned 16, like the next week, I came back as a cabin leader, and I had a really amazing group of girls, and I saw them like completely transform, and we became this pod of like best friends, and it was really, really amazing, and I hope that that can happen for tons and tons more kids, and I thank you all for making that possible.
Hi, my name is Nyema, and I was year 5, and I was a 5th grader at Mosaic. I remember when I was young in elementary school, I was very outgoing and wore vibrant clothing, and people would tease me all the time, and I didn't really feel like I belonged. But we got on the bus to Napa, and there's like this beautiful scenery, like vineyards and trees, and then we got to the campsite, and right when we got there, there was just like a wave of like welcoming and like love, and I was like, I know this is going to be an amazing week, and it was. I just soaked up like all the love and all the nature, singing the songs. Everyone was just amazing, and there was all this diversity. It was like overwhelming, but it was a good kind, and I wanted to be surrounded by that. I just loved the feeling. And Mosaic to me was just like a second home. Like, I felt like there was somewhere where I actually belonged, and people helped me embrace my differences, and also they appreciated everything about me, and I just loved that. And so I think I need to show my appreciation to Mosaic by being a camp leader this spring, and I want to give the youth the same feeling I did. It was incredible, and I love Mosaic forever. Thank you.